New details this morning in a Target 12 consumer investigation finding closure. We have new information for hundreds of families whose relatives are entombed in the condemned Roger Williams mausoleum in Cranston.
Last night we showed you how the city is stepping in to make the needed repairs to the building so that families can safely remove the remains of their loved ones to a more respectable resting place.
Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Hogan tells us how families can make arrangements to get this done.
Up until 6 months ago, there was no plan to do anything with the mausoleum. The owner died years ago. The city and state have no jurisdiction over it, and the courts declared it abandoned. But for many families, they weren't satisfied with the lack of a solution. And quite honestly, neither were we.
It's almost hard to believe, but inside this massive stone structure are the remains of more than 500 Rhode Islanders locked inside. Family members kept outside for years. In 2007, the Roger Williams mausoleum was condemned, boarded up by the city of Cranston.
Over the years, many families tell us that they tried to get permission to remove their family members from here, but their calls either were never returned or they were told by the city it was simply too dangerous.
But that all changed 6 months ago after the Target 12 investigators got involved and Cranston city officials agreed to step in and successfully remove the remains of a World War I veteran. The mayor realized this monumental task could be done for others.
Hopefully family members see the story and we're going to have the opportunity to allow them access to get their family members and rebury them so that they have the opportunity to enjoy a proper burial somewhere else.
City workers are now spending the next few weeks repairing the marble steps leading up to the front of the mausoleum, clearing away debris, removing loose ceiling tiles. And inside, they'll build ramps over the existing stairs leading up to the second floor so it can handle the weight of the caskets being removed. The air quality is also an issue, and those going inside will now have to wear protective masks. But the one thing the city cannot do is pay to remove the bodies. That expense, which could be in the thousands, will be the family's responsibility. And unfortunately, that may force many to make the painful decision to do nothing and leave their loved ones right where they are, inside.
Now, the city tells us it will remove as many bodies as they can until they determine that it's no longer safe to do so. At that point, they'll board it back up, lock the gates, and then what happens after that, no one knows. With the Target 12 investigators, I'm Susan Hogan, Eyewitness News.